Hello, Mr. Melo here, your online math teacher, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be continuing my video series on Excel tips, and in particular, looking how to build bar graphs or charts, depending on what you want to call them, in Microsoft Excel. So if you find this video helpful and you like it, consider hitting the like button, consider subscribing to see more videos of mine, and let go. So, if you want to build a bar graph in Microsoft Excel, kind of like if you were going to do this by hand, a useful thing to start with is by making a frequency table. So I'm going to make a frequency table with some data related to students' favorite colors in my class. So here's the table I've made. You see, I've made this first column the favorite color that the students are choosing, and the second one frequency. And remember, frequency means count. So 3 students told me their favorite color was blue, 4 said it was red, and so on. So if I want to take this data and make a bar graph, I'm going to start by getting my little white button here, my white plus sign, and I'm going to highlight the data. So now my entire table is highlighted. Well, now that I've done that, I'm going to go to Insert, and you're going to see a lot of little charts here. So I'm going to go to this Insert column or bar chart button, and I'm going to click this first option here, and then it brings me and creates my table. Now, Microsoft Excel guesses what you want to name these things, so I could easily change the name of this to favorite color. So I can do that, but I probably want to include labels. I see blue, red, green, yellow. I know it's color, but I want to add that. So what I can use is the little plus button here, this little tool, and I'm going to tell it to add axes titles. If for some reason the little plus button isn't showing up on your screen, you can go to the top left corner here where it says add chart element, and you can add the titles from that location as well. But then once I've done here, it just says axis titles. I'll just rename them. So color, and I definitely want to label my y-axis as being frequency, because that sometimes you're going to make a relative frequency bar chart instead. It'll look the same, but the numbers will be different on your y-axis. So this is how I can do it. And if you want to mess with other things, I'd encourage you to play around. Like if I click and see how I have all these bars highlighted in this screen to the right, if I hit the bar histogram like button, it gives me lots of options. Like I can make my bars, I can get rid of gap width, I can increase it. There's a lot of fun things to play around. You could change colors if you want, but that's more advanced stuff. This is just the bare bones how to make it. If you want to make a relative frequency bar chart, you could do exactly the same thing. The only difference is instead of putting frequency as my second column, I would put relative frequency or my percents, and I could put them in percent form or decimal, and I would go through the exact same process. So this is the basics on how to make a bar graph or bar chart, like I said, whatever you want to call it, in Microsoft Excel. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, consider hitting the like button, and have an awesome day.